Welcome back. We got Motivational Mike and Lucas Montana on the podcast.
Welcome.
What's up?
So I wanted to get right into it and explain the topic today that we're going to talk about is energy. And the reason I thought of it is because I came back to Florida after being in New York for 2 to 3 weeks. And then I'm back in New York and I felt like a shift in the air or in the energy around me, because when I was in Florida, everybody seemed way more relaxed. The weather was warmer. It was just a lot more low key. And it's hard to explain, but I felt less stressed. My heart rate even went down when I was in Florida because my body was less stressed. And then I come back to New York and I go for a walk and it just feels like it feels like I'm in like a little bubble. Have you guys ever had that feeling where you could feel the energy in the air?
Yeah. I was just going to ask a question before we answer. Did you feel more productive in New York compared to Florida?
Did I feel more productive? Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'd say so. Even if I'm not doing much in New York, I feel like just being alone and being in an environment that I'm not used to, it just makes me feel more productive.
Mike, are you going to go?
Go ahead.
Well, I thought you were going to go off. But no, I understand what you're saying. For me, it's different. It depends on what you do in the situation when you're in New York. Because I remember when I've been to New York, right? But when I went over there once, I went just to for vacation or travel. And then I was walking around like Central Park or I don't know. I feel like anytime you leave your home base, the energy you go to is just different. Like, I don't know. I think I feel more productive when I leave home base. Does that kind of make sense? Because I feel like when you're stuck at home and you're doing the same cycle over and over and over again, it's good to have a routine in the schedule, but like I just feel like it doesn't let you become like creative or like feel energy from other people or places.
So are you saying being around energy you're not used to makes you more productive?
I would say so, because you get to see the world in a different perspective than what you usually see it from. Because over here, I'm used to seeing the world in the same perspective, school, work, just over and over again. But then if I go to New York, I mean, I know you're in New York right now, but if I go to New York, I'll feel like something more of like, not more productive, but like, wow, this is actually real. Like I'm in the Big Apple. Like I see all the stuff around me, and I'm pretty sure New York's kind of crazy. You see people dress differently. It's like really, like I feel like New York's more artistic over there.
Yeah,
like, you can agree to that, right? Like you see people wearing this, that, and like I don't know. I think New York's pretty cool, but I haven't lived there. It might be different from me living there. Like you live there, and you get stressed out because you see everybody. I don't know what you see.
Yeah,
over
I'll
there.
give a better example about the energy. So when I was a sophomore in high school, I went to this kind of party at my friend's house. It was my friend Jacob. We all went there. And one of our friends, we were all hanging out. We were all smiling. One of our friends went through a breakup, and he comes over and you could just tell that he's off. He's bringing the positive energy down because he is so sad, kind of. So even if he didn't say anything, it's just weird because you feel it. You feel the energy shift and the excitement goes down, the positivity goes down. Another example is when I'm around my brother Blake when he's stressed, or when I'm around my dad when he's stressed, you could feel it in the air. Like you start feeling more stress, your heart starts beating faster. That's the type of energy shift that I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like the other people around you affect the kind of mood you're in.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
Okay. No, that makes more sense. All right. But I do get what you're saying on that. Like people around you do affect the mood and energy you are. I mean, for example, like I feel like anything could affect that. It could be watching a TikTok, it could be watching a reel. Have you ever watched a motivational reel where you're like, damn, dude, I gotta like low-key lock in on life and do something? That kind of shifts it right there too. Or watching movies as well. I think everything around you affects you in a certain way. I think there was this what's it called? This, what's the name of it? A study done um on these kids. I forgot the name of this person, but he did a study where he made these like kids like underage. Well, that makes sense. Sounds pretty bad. He made these little kids watch violent movie crimes, right? Like violent movies, and then he would study them and see how they react with like a stuffed animal. And the energy from those movies made them do exactly what they saw and do it to the stuffed animals that they had played with. So, like pointing the gun with their fingers and stuff like that. So, yeah, energy really does revolve around the world. And if you're around people who have good energy, you're just going to have good vibes all around. If you're around a negative, it's just going to bring you down.
Have you ever met someone who just like kind of brought you down? Who you being around? All right. Yeah. I know Michael has.
Wait, no, finish it. Yeah. I thought you were going to add on to it more.
Because there's certain people that are in my life that if I'm around them, they kind of just heal me if they're in a good mood. Like my mom, when I'm around her, it's so weird. I just start feeling like I'm getting healed. Like my negative energy is leaving my body, or sometimes I'll put my negative energy on her and then it'll ruin her whole day. An example of a negative thing that happened to me is when I was dating my ex-girlfriend. She got me so stressed out. I mean, I started to get gray hairs. I felt like her energy was so bad because everything was just so negative. So maybe positivity and negativity has to do with energy as well. But what do you guys think about that?
So she was basically overloading you with her negative energy?
Yeah.
And it wasn't really like a balance.
I feel like positive energy and negative energy is so real.
It is. It really is.
Do you want to talk on that topic or anything?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to answer the topic before about productivity. Like I agree with what Lucas said. When you go somewhere else, like outside of home base, you definitely feel more productive. Like when I was at UCF or at FSU and I was surrounded by college kids all the time, like people, I guess, wearing backpacks or going to class, or like people on a mission, I felt like I needed to do work and catch up on my schoolwork as well. So I just felt a lot more productive there in those places.
So here's a good question. Do you feel like the energy was different in the location you're in, or it's the people in the location that change your energy?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I would say they both come into play. Let's say if you travel solo, I think it could be the location, but if you're with your friends traveling, it could be the location and the people, because like you said, if someone gets a bad text that one day, right, they could like bring the energy down, but you could also help them bring it back up because you're like, hey, forget about that. Look where we're at. We're in like this, like wherever you travel to, we're here. Let's have fun and let's forget about everything else. It's kind of like an escape.
I see what you're saying. I was talking about, let's say, I think Michael knows what I was trying to say. Like you go to the place and it's the people that are already there. Do they make the change, or it's the actual location that makes the change? Like, for example, let's say I go from New York to Hawaii. Do you think just being closer to the beach or being in that peaceful area will make the difference, or it's the Hawaiians that personally make the difference?
I feel like at first it'd be the place and then the people would to start to affect you, because you only start to realize how the place really is once you start interacting with everyone else around you. And then you build off of their vibes, because you said you were like in like the busiest area, right? Next to the Wall Street place.
I'd say the biggest area is Chelsea, where Times Square is. This is where the most people have their 9-to-5 jobs and everybody's walking around in suits.
So you seeing that and walking around people like that, how does that make you feel compared to like when you were walking around somewhere else, like Central Park? You've been to Central Park in New York, right? Like what's the difference on like how you felt from the energies from Central Park to like where you're at here?
I feel like here in Financial District it's a lot more rushed. I feel like everybody's trying to get to a certain place in a hurry. But it's also all in New York. But I also think that the energy in Central Park, like when I went running there, I felt like I could have ran forever because I felt like everybody around me was just exercising and it kind of made me want to exercise. And it's also a lot more relaxed because it's a park. There's the birds chirping. So it's kind of the nature as well. But if there was like a marathon going on at Central Park, I don't think it would be as calm as it would be if there wasn't a marathon going on there where everybody running and stuff. So I guess it's the people and the location. What do you think, Michael?
I think if we're talking maybe about work and someplace that you're going to be visiting for a long time, I think it's definitely the people because you're interacting with them all the time. And a lot of the times work is a pretty stressful place and the customers always change, but the employees that you're working with are going to be there for a long time. So I think if you get along with them, it'll make you stay for a lot longer. That's what happened with me. I love the people I work with. But I think for about college, I think it's a mix of the both. Because at first, what attracted me to the college is the location, but what really kept me there was the people.
So going off of the work thing, I want both your answers on this one. Because Lucas, you just started a new job at the bank, and then Michael, you just left Eddie V's.
Mm-hmm.
How was the energy like? I'll start with Michael. How was the energy like at Eddie V's compared to Kiki's? And did that have an effect on your stay at Eddie V's?
Yeah, that's a good question. The energy, it was a lot more stressful. Mm-hmm. It was a lot more go, because it's a more professional setting and you're dealing with high rollers, people that come there a lot. And a lot of the times they come there for a very special occasion and the standards are a lot higher. So it made it a lot more stressful. But Kiki's, I just wanted to get done with the morning. But yeah, it definitely had an effect on my decision to leave that place.
And then what about Kiki's?
Kiki's, I've just known the people forever. Feels like family. And the energy, it can be relaxed at times, but it can also be a little bit stressful, but not as stressful as like a fine dining establishment.
Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you got too comfortable at Kiki's?
My question was going off of what Lucas said in the beginning on how we all agreed that to grow, you have to be in an energy that you're not as comfortable in. So then Lucas asked his question. So do you think you got too comfortable and do you think you should have stayed at Eddie V's?
I don't think so. If Eddie V's was open earlier in the day, I probably would have stayed there. But I don't like really working at night like that. I'd rather get it out of the way in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. That's kind of why.
What about you, Lucas?
So
Psycho Bunny compared to where you are now.
I mean, the main reason I made the switch, honestly, pays better. Mm-hmm. All right. But then I thought to myself, it's just a question lingered in my head. Do you do it for better pay? Do you work for the better pay or do you work because you love the work? And that's just been something in my head that I've just been lingering for a while. Psycho Bunny, I did it because, maybe the pay wasn't the greatest, but I knew the people. I liked it. I had fun. But then you realize, like, you're there working in a retail store. It really doesn't mean anything. Once you move up higher and higher, you get to realize that where you were at doesn't mean anything to where you're at now. I mean, yes, it's built you up to be where you've become. But yeah, Psycho Bunny, I'd say like I enjoyed it, but I'm glad that I still work there, but I'm putting in my 2 weeks today. Yeah, you have to leave it eventually because I got comfortable there. I was there for 2 years. I felt like there was no growth for me. I was just doing it just to do it, and I left. But then now the new bank job, there's like plenty of room for growth. It is stressful because I'm dealing with people's money, and you know how it is when you deal with someone's money. They're like more anal about everything, and if you fuck up, you can't really fuck up. Like at Psycho Bunny, you could mess up with something, they won't really care. You just gotta be more on top of your stuff. It is more like a real person job, but at the end of the day, I'd prefer working at the bank. But then you got to ask yourself, do you do it for the money or do you do it because you like it?
So, Tanner, we covered that previously.
I mean, we could go back to it. I mean,
okay, no,
I think it's different with depending on your family and your financial situation, because me, I'm doing something because I love it. I'm not getting the money right now through modeling, but down the road, I feel like I could make a lot of money from it, but it's just patience, 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 like we were talking about before, which is very annoying. But I feel like someone who doesn't have the financial stability like my family gave me, they kind of have to do it for the money to support their dreams. If that makes sense. What do you guys think?
That's a good way to put it. When you do have that financial stability, then you're more flexible with your job options. And then you can go work at a place that doesn't really feel like work. It's more passion over pay. And that's the topic that Tanner and I discussed previously in a podcast. But yeah, that's my take.
No, I agree with that. I'd say choose passion over money, because at the end of the day, it's what you're going to be doing with the rest of your life. And if you don't like it, you're not going to be happy. But if you're doing it because the pay is good and you're building towards something else, you just got to ride it out till you get to the place you're at.
Yeah, exactly.
So going back to the energy thing, certain type of energies can make you sick. Like if there's some rooms that studies are coming out that there's these positive energy rooms that bring out positive, I forgot what it is. It's like positive. What's the
positive what?
It's like it's not music, but it's certain.
You're not talking about a range room?
No. It's these energy rooms that have certain frequencies that bring out positive energy inside the room, and they actually heal you.
Really?
Like you can go in the room for a few times and you could literally heal a back injury, or you could heal a sickness just because of the energy inside the room. You know how when you go to a certain place and you're like, it's made with love, and it tastes better even if the food isn't all that. For example, Giovanni's, the food isn't all that, but just the service, the family owned, just you feel like you're getting cooked by like a grandma's cooking for you.
Like your grandma. Yeah. Like the environment. I know what you mean. It's like all love, and you can taste the love in everybody.
Compared to NYY Steakhouse. When we went there, it's top-notch food, but they didn't serve it to us with love, and it wasn't as good as it would be if they put positive energy into the food. So what do you guys think about that?
Exactly. I totally understand with what you're saying. I think the food at like the steakhouse we went to should have been a lot better. But yeah, you can definitely tell if a restaurant is just not making it with love, or they're just trying to push food out as fast as possible, and that can really take an effect on the experience you have at those kinds of places. How about you, Lucas?
I'd agree. I think, yeah, you're right about the Giovanni's making the food good for us. But I just think since we had like such a great customer experience, I think the customer experience matters too.
That's also energy.
I get what you're saying. That is energy. I see what you're saying. Like the chef makes it with love. But I don't think I've like actually ever been to like a place where someone's like, "Yo, this chef made this shit with love for you, bro."
Really?
Oh, maybe actually Kyle or Kyle. Remember Kyle?
Oh, Kyle G's.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Kyle G's was really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like it's all energy. Like every time we go to Denny's, dude, I don't think I ever regret going there, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Just the experience. I think that place is more about the experience.
Yeah, the experience.
It's those servers, man. Like I'd rather go to like Waffle House, Denny's at like 3 a.m. than like a nice steak dinner. Because remember when we went to? You were just saying it when we went to the casino.
NYY, yeah.
Like, what did we do? An hour.
Yeah, it was really bad.
And
don't go there.
Yeah, never go there. Like, never again. I mean, like they say, memories are priceless. Experience is what matters over money.
Like it's weird. Our friend group's favorite experiences all have to do with at a restaurant or just getting done eating at a restaurant. It's awesome.
Yes, bro.
Like one of my favorite memories is when us three did the live video at Denny's, ate a bunch of pancakes, or Lucas's
so
house
fun.
Thanksgiving dinner. Like that's still one of my favorite days of all time.
Yeah, for real. That day was
or the Christmas party.
Like you were there?
Your Christmas party.
I was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah, our best memories as a group revolve around
always food.
Yeah, it's a common denominator.
Another thing with this energy topic is it all goes back to manifestation as well. If you put things out into the world, if you put positive energy on certain things that you want to accomplish, it'll all come back to you. Like, how long have I been talking about modeling, Michael? Every time we go for a walk.
Yeah, all the time. You're very dedicated
How
to
many
modeling.
no's have I heard?
I mean, a good amount,
Yeah.
but you still keep your head
Crazy.
up. Yeah. It's very admirable.
Do you guys think when it comes to energy, it affects the person you'll be with, like long term, and the friends around you?
100%.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to hear your answer before I'll talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm pretty good at reading people the first time I meet them, but I would say, yeah, if you're giving me negative energy over the long term, then you're not going to be in my life for that long. But I'd say on the flip side, if it's just good energy and good vibes, you're someone that I want to be with and make an effort to hang out with, then we'll be friends for like a long time or like life.
Do you think it's possible to block out that negative energy?
I mean, I think you can, but if it's your friend, that's someone that you want to be around, I don't think I should be doing that like every time. So yeah, that's what happened with me.
I'll respond and then I want to hear yours, Lucas. So I feel like it's very hard to block out someone's energy. And I feel like energy also has to do a lot with who I surround myself around. I mean, me and my ex-girlfriend didn't really work out. It's because we were looking at things in such different points of views. And also I had a friend, you guys are also friends with him. Every time I was with him, it just kind of I felt stupider. I felt like the energy was kind of not as good as it would be. I mean,
I'm not either. Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like some people, like when I'm around you guys, when I'm around Luke especially, Luke knows how to bring positive energy to the friend group. Every time he's around, everybody's always smiling. Everybody always feels less stressed. So shout out to Luke as well. And some people just bring it down. There's some people where you kind of have to watch what you say around them. And it's really odd. So I'd say that it really has to do with who I surround myself around. I want to hear your answer, Lucas.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think the same way. I feel like energies attract and repel, and once you find that source of energy that keeps on attracting you, that you should chase it. Not necessarily chase it, but like be around it, because that's where you would thrive the most compared to like energy that repels away from you. Not everyone's meant for each other. Not everyone could see eye to eye on things, but at the end of the day, I mean, you'll see where you'll find out where you'll go. It could take like 2-3 years to find that like energy that where you really belong, because you're just experimenting left and right. But once you find it, you'll know that that's where you're home and that's where you belong.
It's also on the podcast. Like when we're on the podcast, one of us could bring very exciting energy and then it'll rub off on everybody else. Or one of us could come to the podcast like, hey guys, welcome to Kicking Ass with Tanner Stone. And it'll just ruin the whole thing. You know what I'm talking about? Because we've had those days before.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Mike?
I was going to say with like what Lucas was saying, like about the attraction and the repellent, I think good energy is magnetic almost and comes from people that are magnetic, that you want to be around, that you want to surround yourself with. But the opposite is also true. And like what you were saying, Tanner, before about like people like having to watch what you say around. For me, I feel it's kind of like stepping on eggshells in a way, and you're trying to just watch what you say and it just doesn't really work out in the end. That's what happened with me.
Do you think that you should fake your energy because everyone else is positive and you feel negative? Or if people feel like, do you think you should fake your energy around people or always keep it real?
Fake it. I think if everybody around me is positive and I fake, because I don't want to, let's say I just went through a breakup or I just lost, I just didn't get a modeling job that I wanted, and then I come on the podcast and you guys are all happy and everything, I could literally ruin that in 2 seconds if I come on and show my real self. So I think I fake it and then it slowly turns into real. Like fake it until you make it. You fake it until it starts becoming, because like you said, it's addictive. Like if I come on and I'm negative, it's energy. It grabs onto other people like that. So your positivity could grab onto me.
So that leads back to manifestation. If you manifest something, or if you give yourself self affirmations every day and you make your brain think that you are that person or you will get that, it would eventually come down the line. The same
That's
thing
all
with
I do.
energy.
Yeah.
So energy at the end of the day, it all relates to every little thing you do.
That was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
You tagged it all together.
Yeah. I just I want to just make like an observation kind of like about energy and like psychology and like health. Cause like I've been living at home because I transferred to FAU, right? So I've been at home for about almost a year. I've only gotten sick once. This is like the healthiest year that I've ever had.
Really?
To be honest, like I've gotten sick like at FSU and UCF, and I've only gotten sick once. And like the one time I was sick, I don't know if it's kind of crazy, was the Stewart trip. And I was not looking forward to seeing someone for like 2 days. And that's when I got sick. So I don't know if that's like coincidence
true. I'm telling
or not.
you.
So that's kind of what I've noticed. Wait, and it kind of blew my mind.
You were sick on the Stewart trip?
Yeah, I was like the day before.
Like stick to your stomach.
Not that sick, but I woke up feeling like sick. Like I haven't felt sick like that for the rest of the year, like previously. So that's just what I noticed. It was kind of crazy.
Oh, wow.
It's 100% true.
So, yeah.
I heal so fast when I'm around people that make me, I got sick for literally 2 seconds in New York. And then my mom, me and her went to a dinner. I went to a Broadway concert after, and then I just felt happy. Like that's why sick people go to a lot of comedy shows, because it brings up their mood and they start to heal without even noticing it. It's so true.
I feel like it's also distraction from reality, and sometimes you need to be distracted from your reality.
It could be that too. You're right. If you look at it like that.
Yeah.
So what's y'all biggest takes from this episode? I really like this topic.
I would say my biggest take on the episode is does that make sense? What attracts, what repels. You should know or figure out the energy that you want to surround yourself and thrive.
That's good.
All right, Mike.
Yeah, that is good. But can the opposites attract though?
Opposites
can, right? Yeah.
I'd say they can. It just depends.
Not with energy.
I
don't think with energy.
You don't think with energy? The personalities, yeah.
I think
energy and personality.
I don't know. I think
coincide?
I think if someone has a stressful energy around them and then someone has calm, I think the calm could overpower the stressful a little bit. That's kind of like, I don't know.
Like good overpowering evil?
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough because like, I don't know anybody. I'm very calm, but both my parents, they are both stressful. Both my brother and his girlfriend, my oldest brother, they both have that stressful personality, but they make it work. So I don't know if opposites attract. That's a great question. I mean, we got to make that a reel and see what people say.
Yeah.
But what's your biggest take, Mike?
Comment down below what you guys think.
Comment down below.
Yeah, let's go. I got to reel. But I would say, guys, people can definitely tell the energy from a mile away, and you can definitely make an influence on people with the energy that you bring into it, the areas that you bring into it. So I would just say keep a smile on your face and, try to make people stay by having positive energy rather than negative energy. That's
a good take as well. I want to go back to your Stewart trip and how you were looking forward to the trip in a negative way, and then you ended up getting sick. This kind of goes to me in this past weekend. I brought very negative energy to the group. Like that one day at the beach, dude, I brought like such bad energy, and I felt it after. Lucas, remember that?
I wasn't there.
Lucas can admit it. I didn't go in the water. I was just very quiet. I I don't know. I was very negative.
I mean, we know what it is, man.
What was it?
Like we were saying it's because of your diet. You're locked in.
It's not as much
That's
as my
what we were
diet.
saying.
What was it then?
I don't know. I think it was I was coming home and I just
Were you expecting something different from us?
I don't know.
Like, were your expectations? We didn't meet your expectations.
It was like the time that you missed, and
No,
you're kind of just adjusting back.
It was
Or do you
was
think
weird.
you kind of felt
I,
like left out?
I get like that. Like last time I came back from Tampa. Remember my first time coming back from Tampa? I did the same shit.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know if Lucas,
Okay.
you remember.
Yeah, I do.
So maybe just being away from you guys for a bit is just like getting used to it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah,
you kind of felt like a stray dog or something.
I felt like
that
the
just
odd
doesn't
one
feel at
out. I
place.
felt like the odd one out because
Yeah,
I go
'cause you
so
haven't
I
been-
go
I agree
so
with
long
you.
without seeing my friends and seeing anybody. Like I'm literally spend every day
Yeah.
alone, and then I go and I'm with the entourage again. So it's just hard to get used to it,
Yeah.
like because it changes my whole schedule. I start staying out later. So I guess the moral of this, my take from it is try to adjust the best you can and don't bring your negative energy into a positive and filled group because you'll take it down. You'll say things you don't mean, and it could be the end of, if you take it too far, it could be the end of a friendship or something. So just always try to stay positive. And if you are feeling down, and let the people around you know, just so they know in advance. That's all I'll really say.
That's good.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right.
Peace, guys. Thanks for listening.
That's it.